Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
That's right, Metal Gear is back with the soon-to-be-released MGS Master Collection, and we thought a trip down memory lane alongside our favourite Metal Gear Solid bosses was a fun idea. So whether you're looking to take down a few mechs, or you're up for challenging a sniper legend or two, here's our top 10 favourite Metal Gear Solid bosses.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon.
The big encounter with the nuclear-armed bipedal tank, dubbed Metal Gear Rex, brought a chilling edge to the final moments of the Shadow Moses incident. Kojima and his team spent a lot of the story building up this potential nuclear threat. The fight itself was quite a spectacle, even by the graphic standards of 1998. The DARPA-built monstrosity had all the weapons, a mounted laser, rotating cannons, anti-tank missiles, and a token weak spot just like Star Wars' Death Star. In fact, it was a hell of a fight that jumped from gameplay to cutscene seamlessly, but the cruel twist at the end, where an old friend sacrificed himself in order to help Snake put Rex down for good, made it memorable.
Hurry! Get away!
Great Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. Snake.
You're that ninja.
The first battle with the cyborg ninja, aka Frank Yeager, is easily one of the most intense boss fights in Metal Gear history, but more than that, it's downright creepy. At this point in the original Metal Gear Solid, we don't know that locked deep inside the exoskeleton is Snake's old friend Frank, but he certainly has a score to settle. During your hand-to-hand brawl, the ninja backflips, he deflects bullets, he disappears into thin air, all the while he's taunting you, begging you to hurt him, and dropping subtle cues that Snake should remember him. It's a palpable tension, both narratively and in the gameplay. This battle made you sweat and left you with more questions than answers about your formerly fallen comrade. Whether you're dodging the deadly water jet cutter of Ray, or going head-to-head against the madly named Sahelanthropus, there's no shortage of Metal Gears to eliminate throughout the series. But Colonel Volgin's Metal Gear progenitor, the Shagohod, has cemented its ranking by offering an over-the-top 20-plus minute battle. Featuring an intense on-rails motorbike chase while escaping the crumbling Grozny Grad fortress, a sweat-inducing sniper section which tasks you with perfectly timing the detonation of a bridge, and an explosive RPG-filled finale against the nuclear-armed tank itself. Oh, and after all that, you've still got to fight everyone's favorite electrically charged Soviet. All of this culminates to an over-the-top cutscene involving a bolt of lightning and one toasty colonel.
Is he dead, Sal? I am Fat Man. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
One of the franchise's most bizarre enemies, this battle against the gluttonous rollerblading enthusiast was not only a test of marksmanship, but also our ability to multitask. Having to constantly avoid being shot or shoulder-checked by the Fat Man himself, while also attempting to disarm bombs and whittle away his health, made for one of the most memorable and infuriating boss fights that Metal Gear Solid 2 has to offer. Even if Fat Man can't seem to decide on which accent to use. It's probably because one of those wine coolers he's so fond of.
Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party. Laugh and grow fat.
It may be long and lacking checkpoints, but we can't deny the satisfaction that comes from seeing Old Snake go punch for punch with his longtime nemesis Liquid Ocelot. This grueling test of Snake's CQC skills finishes the Metal Gear Solid series much like it began, and pays homage to every game that came before it by using music, moves, and HUD effects from Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. It's a battle that marks the end of an era, and is a slugfest that we won't soon forget. Kojima wanted you to think that Solid Snake's second fight with Sniper Wolf was about revenge. The shootout took place during a snowstorm and was set to the soundtrack of Snake's heartbeat as he searches for a clean shot. It was all about the hunt in this fight, as you frantically sought Wolf while she dodged behind trees or carefully positioned herself on a hill. Yes, you could have used the Nikita and ended the fight quickly, but that would have only cheapened the incredible emotional payoff at the end of this battle. Sniper Wolf's actual screen time was very short, but this final battle ranks among the most powerful in all of Metal Gear Solid.
Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her.
I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness.
Snake's fight against the Sorrow in Metal Gear Solid 3 epitomizes Hideo Kojima's uncanny ability to throw unique, powerful, and unforgettable encounters at the player. The Sorrow isn't amazing because of its challenge or reward, but rather in a way it critiques Snake, the player, and the medium of video games itself. When you enter Sorrow's ethereal dream world and begin to trudge down his seamlessly endless river, you're forced to face ghosts of each and every enemy you've killed up to that point in the game. Kept your pistol holstered? It'll be a short hike. Killed every single thing that moved? Well, prepare to deal with the consequences.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
Who can deny the importance of Psycho Mantis? He's the embodiment of all that is weird in the world of Metal Gear Solid, an outlandish rubber-clad ex-KGB Russian mercenary with psychic powers and a mean-looking gas mask, who spends the duration of the fight making you dodge spinning antiques. But it was his annihilation of the fourth wall, making you switch controller ports to avoid being mind-read, pretending to shut the TV off mid-fight, that helped cement Metal Gear Solid as a series to watch for its outrageous characters and story just as much as its engaging espionage action.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss?
You're a soldier. Finish your mission.
No encounter manages to hit on as many levels as Naked Snake's encounter with the boss at the end of Metal Gear Solid 3. Not only was the boss pivotal in the events of Metal Gear's faux history, but as Snake's mentor and friend, she helped shape the man that he would eventually become. Aside from this, the fight itself was a tense, gorgeous battle that acted as a culmination of the camo and CQC mechanics that Snake Eater taught the player throughout the course of the game. Among her final words to Naked Snake is the emotional statement that foreshadows the events of the rest of the series.
One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle.
Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate.
Who could ever forget the Cobra unit's legendary sniper fight with the End in Metal Gear Solid 3? Stressful sniper fights have been a part of the series since the first Metal Gear Solid, but the End rose the stakes in an unprecedented way. The crafty, camouflaged 100-plus-year-old sniper's movements were tough to decipher. He could sit quietly, waiting to pull the trigger, or run towards a completely different site on the battlefield if he was detected. Kojima Productions gave us an epic one-on-one encounter with a sneaky AI-driven shooter in the wide-open jungle. And for the first time, all the pentazomin in the world couldn't remove the genuine feeling that you were the prey instead of the hunter. The unique approaches you can take to defeating the End are what make him so special though. Being able to sneakily take him out hours earlier with a crack shot, or simply waiting for old age to catch up with him are both valid and very funny options that sets this great boss apart. For more videos like this one, make sure to watch our preview of the upcoming Metal Gear Solid collection, and for everything MGS and more, you're already in the right place with IGN.